Heard news that a party of adventurers under our banner failed drastically in their endeavours. Oh, come off it. Lose a stab? That's such an ass event. Well, I can't take this now because I have to stab up. God damn it, Leroy. Leroy Jenkins. What an ass. My tribe should migrate. Devastation is getting too high. I guess at 80, that's when it's really telling you that you should move. So I guess we go to Southgate. So we'll now start devastating this land. Up to 21 dev, that's not bad. Don't make as much money because, you know, no dames tier, but it is what it is. We have actually got enough money to actually build something, though. Is there anything we'd want to build? I mean, that production efficiency, then go back to Smallmere, maybe? Force limit plus 10. It's 200 gold. Settle cost. We're not settling yet. Right, because what we're doing is migrating. Settling, which is what we bought here, is something else. I don't know how to settle. It's probably a decision, maybe? The last government reform? It settles all of your tribal lands that you haven't settled and no one else has. Okay, so all of this. You can also take stake or claim earlier on, which allows you to settle tribal dev into your tribal lands. Right, let's have a look at that actually, because that is our next one here. So we've got stake or claim. When it's all over, I'd like a little house in the woods and all the gunpowder I can get my hands on. Escann has suffered, its fields watered with blood and fertilized with ashes of the fallen. Today we say no more. We did not fight this war to wipe out the Orcs, we fought it to restore Escann. We must rebuild this land sooner rather than later, and welcome its people and any of those who wish to restore it with open arms. Claim all adjacent tribal land owned by a Greentide horde, meaning all Orcs and Goblins that start in Escann, at a cost of 50 admin and 100 gold per province. That's a lot of money. Conquer non-capital settled provinces with the Reclamation of Escann CB, disallows migration, can settle development into tribal land, can no longer graze on land causing devastation. Add tribal land cost is plus 100%. And war score cost is insanely high. End the Greentide. There is war, has been war, will be war, but war for the sake of war means nothing. Wars must be fought to achieve peace. Agreed. The quest we signed up for did not change just because the Dookanson fell. The Greentide hordes, while beaten, continue to infest Escann, defiling and abusing it further with their mere presence. And worse, our brothers and sisters in arms have all but forgotten their purpose, settling the lands and falsifying titles without finishing what we started. The time of rebuilding is for a time of peace, but that time is not now, not yet. So we get migration cost, tribal land cost goes down, war score for cost versus other religions, negative 100%. Okay, I don't know which one I want to do there. Certainly think we should migrate into South Castonath at some point soon. Definitely North Castonath seems like the best place to have as your capital with those gems. Iron's not bad, though. This is under full patrician influence. Construction cost and time, unrest, development cost. That's all bad. Castonath lies under the influence of patricians, a quasi-mercantile, quasi-noble ruling class of ancient Castanor origin, known for being the de facto rulers of the city, living in its most prominent palaces and towers. It said that no ruler of Castonath can control the city without express consent of the patricians, who hold immense influence and sway even in the wake of the Greentide. If a non-monstrous, we will need to reinstate the patricians by decision if we want to be able to push Castonath to its fullest potential. They consider themselves the custodians and heirs of Castanor's legacy, and anyone with ambitions of reforging the ancient empire will have to work with them. If monstrous, we'll have to root these rats out the hard way, with extreme prejudice and force. Right. Is this one still under the rule of them? Yeah, so you haven't done that yet. Alright, you've migrated there, so screw that, I'm going. Going there now. And the patricians. Oh, the patricians, are they going to win? No, they're not. Maybe he's going to migrate back out again. Although, I don't know where he's going to migrate to. You just go back the way he came. There's 60 devastation there. 60 there as well. I mean, as soon as he gets to 80, he'll have a little pop-up saying, you should migrate now. And he's only got one option. So he'll probably go there. Okay, now we get to make a choice. Are we going to stake our claim? Means we can't migrate. We no longer cause devastation. I don't know which one to do. Staking claim is far superior. Oh, and the Castonath here is... Can't migrate there because we've got a Truce of Bloodgorger balls. Okay. Alright, well, what we're going to do is wait for the truce to go up. Then I'm going to migrate to Lower Castonath. And then we are going to stake our claim. Also, maybe Corin will maybe force them to not be here. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Well, you didn't do shit. Well, you took some land up here, I guess. Claim all adjacent tribal land owned by a Greentide horde. This is tribal land. So we claim that and conquer non-capital. So that would be that. I think we can do this now then. None of travel development yet. Just settle there. But we got a bit of land. There we go. So we need to wait for this to go up. Oh, we're taking loans. Oh, apparently that cost a lot of money to take this. The most interesting member of Corin's circle was Corin, of course. Adventurers drunk in taverns debate about the second most. Some say Blue Tusk. Orcs often argue for Arosha. The artificery inclined will point to Creek Whistle's brilliance. But the least is certain. Aucan Sil Versil. Aucan was never all that interesting. Despite an upbringing among one of Ferinaean's most noble families, he remained forgettable into his adulthood. His family had skilled mages, honourable warriors, popular socialites, but he was none of them. As he grew older, he became a man of many talents, jack of all trades, master of none. The most you could say was that he was adaptable to shifting society. What did such a man do when the Greentide came, and he saw his family slaughtered, his home ruined, his people scattered to the winds? Such an experience would break some, leave others dead, but not Aucan. Corin's circle found him in the rubble of Versil, leading a small camp of survivors, and never before seen light and purpose in his eyes. Corin spoke to him personally, her fierce personality and devotion enough to draw him to join her, once the survivors of the sack of Versil were given refuge, of course. He served in a variety of roles during the Greentide, from liaison to the Count's League, to forward scout, even moonlighting as a party chef. And of course he wrote of those more interesting than he, songs and tales of poems, drawing on what he remembered of his bardic training. These stories outlasted Corin's mortality, outlasted many of her companions, and will likely outlast Aucan himself. That much is clear to Aldred, as the man's trailing notes come to a close after an impromptu performance in South Castonath. These poems, these verses, they shall live longer than any elf, let alone any human. They will forever be the first draft of the Greentide's history. They are the very stuff of legend. Perhaps, if he asks, Aucan will play it again. So, do I want to get a stability cost modifier man? I kind of do, actually. 10 devotion or 10 prestige. I'm going to take this because I actually want him. Oh, no, this is the wrong Aucan. You're also Aucan, but you're a goblin. We don't like goblins. You can die. I don't care about you. What I want is Aucan Silver Sil, because I want the 10 stab cost, because we need to get to 2 stab. Well, in 3 months we get to attack. I think we attack immediately because he keeps building troops. Aha! Victory! I think we're good now. Okay, if I sue you for peace, I can take this. And this. And all of your money. That works for me. It's already tribal land of the Order of the Iron Sceptre, but I don't see any cores there. I see cores there, so I don't know. 176, holy fuck. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that expensive. We could get Smallmere now. It relocates 1 Diplo. So it'll be a 232. I don't know how the math on any of this shit works. But I know I want it before the Iron Hammers get it. Federation advancement. At least, I mean, I've got the settle cost thing, so that's helpful. Could get development growth. Get the goods produced modifier. Let's make some more money. That seems like a good idea. Either due to poor treatment, unrest, or devastation, the population of orcs in the South Castonath have decreased. Good! Get rid of them all. They all suck. And we'll core North Castonath. Very expensive, but I think it has to be worth it. So our next thing is administration. The Escann were slaughtered, but some survived. The Escann were crushed, but hope remained. And now that we are here to see the hope blossom into reality, those who kept it alive are our greatest resource. Exiled farmers know how best to work the land they were born in. Refugee mayors know how best to run it, and banished nobles know how to restore it to its old glory. With their guidance, Escann's revival is a certainty. This is dev cost and tribal dev cost. Or dev growth. Restore one of the Escann realms that existed before the Greentide. We adventurers came from many places, but one cause, defeating the Greentide and restoring Escann. We've more or less done the first, but the same approach will be necessary for the second. We'll need more recruits if we want to succeed. Lest our blades be dull and become complacent. Have the Telemite criers put out that age-old call far and wide, adventurers wanted. Manpower, recovery speed, and discipline. I feel like I want to do that. Because one of the Escann realms, I don't want to form one of the old Escann realms. I want to form my own country, right? Still. Castellir is not what I want. Yeah, we want adventure administration. That's the plan. The plan is to go Estil and then the Black Domain. But right now, we're just Order the Ashen Rose. Adventurers are a fickle bunch, and at their core, a nomadic soul. A prominent group of adventurers have decided to go elsewhere in search for new quests, tales of bravery and wonder. Well, that's just rude. I'm going to settle that now. I need that Dames tier. Council League wants an alliance. Do I have an alliance slot? I do. I feel like Corin I might want to ally. Maybe the Iron Hammers. Oh, what I have just noticed, though. Your ruler just died. And now you've only got the 1-3 again. I think we attack you for money. Oh, that's why we do what we do. Where are you going? Just go to your capital. Why feel the need to go someone else's land? Let's try and get this thing sieged. Let's cast a fireball on it. Let's go. And damn it. Nope, didn't work. Oh shit, I died. Okay. New air needed. Powerful mage. 2, 6, 4. It's not terrible. And our new guy is called Lorenz. Why not? You quickly go grab War Wizard. Let's hope I get someone good. Oh, he's beautiful. 9 shock, 5 siege. Let's go. And he's calm. Oh, the air is calm. Beautiful. Yeah, I think the fireball, exploded in his hands or something. Certainly wasn't a good idea to shoot the shot. Religious unity is actually going to really, really hurt. Maybe what I can do then is tolerance and pop control. Orcs, just die. I really wish it wasn't 100 admin to start purging orcs, but it is. I think we have to do it regardless. Begin the purge of the orc, and this is goblins down here. I need to purge goblins as well. Orcs are great for manpower, sure, but I'm incredibly anti-orc. Doing focus on orcs doubles the speed of it. Let's go. We came to Escann to kick orc ass. Recently, our trade routes have been plagued with rather irritating thorn on our side. Reports of a band of orc marauders. See what I mean? These orcs have got to fucking die. Absolutely unforgivable. They're suddenly appearing and attacking trade caravans and garrison patrols alike before retreating from whence they came. Hell is whence they came from. their ill-gotten gains in tow. So far, any attempts to end this threat have been in vain, with the band evading our military forces at best or outright destroying our search parties in lightning-quick assaults at worst. While most of our quarters has advised that we simply double down on our current efforts or to establish additional fortifications along our roads, an alternative was offered by a messenger forcefully sent to us by the band itself. In short, they demand a lump sum of wealth, as well as special privileges, and in exchange they will cease their attacks. These orcs have got to fucking die. I will spend the manpower. Fuck the orcs. We murder orcs. Province of North Castonath has been hurriedly emptied due to the orders to purge the orcish race. Fantastic. Get out of here. Scum. South Castonath, the local orcish population, is slaughtered by both the authorities and the populace alike. Fantastic. Glorious. End this plague of green. A good orc is a dead orc. Lower Castonath is empty due to the orders to purge the orcish race. Fantastic. Murder them all. Where's the orcs? They're not there. They're gone. Look at this. Castonath. Fully human again. Apparently there's no one lives here apart from the patricians. But whatever, it's fine. Human majority. No humans at all. Right, Groundhog. Give me... Oh. I'll pillage you anyway, because fuck you. War reps and money. Transferring your trade power? No? Fine. Fuck you then. And then we'll peace out with you as well. Do I want to take this? Yeah, screw it, I do. And all of the money and war reps. Takes hardship and vision to enjoy the benefit of undead orcs. Pure dead orcs. Pure dead orcs is what we're aiming at. South Castonath is about to have a rebellion. The peasants are unhappy.
The peasants are revolting.
They've always been revolting, Prince. But now, they're rebelling.
There's so much orc blood in the streets that they're like, ah, fella, Al-Adalar of the marked tree, you gotta help us out with this. You gotta help us out with this. Too much blood. Too much blood. But we do what we must. Peasants. Oh, blood. These are orcs. How are there orcs when there are no orcs in here? Get out. Leave. Even more so than graveyards, a battlefield is a perfect hunting ground for ghouls. The myriad bodies of the dead and dying, left in the wake of clashes between armies, are rarely disposed of properly and provide ample food source for the monsters. The recent battle fought in North Castonath provided one such opportunity for ghouls to gorge themselves on freshly dead flesh. Now they swarm the countryside near the site of the battle. Filth. Get out of here. And then I will take 50 admin points there. You know, 71%, that's not bad. We need to start purging goblins now. We can only expel... I need 100 admin. 200 admin, you know, it's... We're role-playing. We're role-playing. That's what we're doing. So we wait, and then we purge the goblin. If your skin is green, I can be quite mean. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but that is some fireworks going off for some reason. I'm not sure why the fireworks are going off. But I'm sure, actually I know perfectly well, the fireworks are going off in the background because we just purged the fucking orcs. And everyone is super happy that the orcs are dead. Tales of my misdeeds. What misdeeds? I purged the orcs. That's not a misdeed. That's a pro-deed. That's just a deed. Goblins. Purge. In the year of 1465, Magisterium Adalar I officially proclaimed that all goblins within the lands of the Order of the Iron Sceptre must be killed on sight. The goblins of the Order of the Iron Sceptre have no other choice but to flee the country.
Wipe them out. All of them.
Goblin purge time. Let's go. Hey there. I just want to say thank you very much for watching. If you want to support me and the content I make, then I encourage you to go check out my Patreon. Patrons get their name at the end of every video, as well as priority seeding in any multiplayer games we host over on my Discord, which you should also join. Links in the description.